All right, so Crumbl had some new flavors, which means I'm back. Can you tell how happy I am? But welcome back to another episode of crying. I might be trying Crumbl until I like it. This is like episode 8. Again, I kind of know what to expect at this point, but this is what I called the series, so I'm just not going to change the name now. That'd be weird. So we got 5 new cookies I've never tried before, and then 1 of that same one. Also, a lot of people keep saying that, oh, it's different when you get the bigger ones, so get the bigger ones. I personally don't, as a person who's had both, but we got the bigger ones this time, so this is the new lineup. Without further ado, man, not gonna waste y'all time. Let's get into this. It's windy outside, so this thing's gonna smack me in the face before it's all said and done. Some of y'all are actually hoping that it does. I still love y'all. The first one up is this chocolate peanut butter cup cheesecake. Yes, I'm gonna grab my cheat sheet. Peanut butter cheesecake with cookie cream crust topped with a chocolate ganache, a dollop of whipped cream, and chopped chocolate peanut butter cups. I have a feeling that this one is gonna go crazy. If I can actually get the damn thing out. They don't want me to get this. They like, no, big bag. There you go. Okay. The one thing that Crumbl is going to do, I'm very critical of this place, but the one thing that they going to do is they going to put together some cheesecakes for that ass. Cookies and cream crust, I personally don't think is necessary. They could have just went with cookies without the cream, but it still doesn't overpower anything, so that's fine. The rest of this is peanut butter cheesecake with little bite-sized pieces of Reese's. And a chocolate ganache is crazy. Like, first time to the channel, I'm a hoochie for Reese's. That's dangerous as hell. That'll get me to cheat on my wife. I don't have a wife, nor do I condone cheating, but it just sounded good at the time. I probably shouldn't have said that, right? We're going to leave it in. A little moral dilemma. I'm going to give that a 9.5 out of 10. It's Reese's. There's nothing wrong with it. They always hook up the cheesecakes. But I still just don't care for the cookies. But that is damn good. Next up is a North Carolina lemon pie. And this one is a bright, tangy lemon pie filling baked on a salty cracker crust, topped with fluffy whipped cream, dollops, and fresh lemon slice. Salty? This could go really good or really bad. Carolina, though. Shout out. Make sure I get a nice heaping ass fork of this. The one thing that Crumbl is going to do is they're going to put together some pies for that ass. I love lemon stuff. I'm a hoochie for lemon stuff. This sounds like a repeat of the first one because it is. The lemon's not overpowering. It is way less lemony than like your average lemon meringue. The crust actually is kind of salty, and it's a little weird. I prefer like a honey graham cracker, but the pie part is fire. But I can't help but notice, the more that I eat this, them salty ass undertones in that crust. I don't know if I just taste salt more than most people, but I really do taste it. And it takes away from how good this pie could have been with just a regular ass graham cracker crust, in my opinion. It would have been like a 9, and now it's like a 7, because I would eat all around the crust. Somebody's going to make that nasty somehow. It is what it is. 7 out of 10. Next up is a caramel shortbread cookie, and it says featuring Twix, a shortbread-inspired cookie filled with Twix pieces and topped with a gooey layer of caramel, chili milk chocolate, and crunchy chopped Twix pieces. This one has some like body to it. I can't break it. All right. Calling that a shortbread cookie should be a crime. Lorna Doone shortbread cookies are better than that. It's a shortbread part, don't taste like nothing. I like the caramel, I like the chocolate, but the rest of that cookie is, even the texture sucks. That's not a very good cookie. Oh. I wasn't going to talk about it, but I gathered my thoughts there. Next up is the vanilla bean cupcake cookie, which is a delicious cakey vanilla bean cookie. I like the fact that they put that because I know it is. With smooth vanilla cream cheese frosting and a dash of white sprinkles. They didn't underbake this. Not crazy. It's still like upper mid, but it's not trash. It actually has a little bit of a crisp to the outside before you get to a slightly doughy inside. And this is tolerable. It's still not great, but I don't hate it. The first time I thought I was going to throw this cookie halfway across Bergen County. No. I'm going to put it down, but I took 2 bites. It's definitely a skill issue. They need to cook these more. And they do. They're actually halfway decent. Yeah. My mic's not going to pick that up. It actually has a little bit of a something to it. I'm not even going to go to the center because it's going to take away everything I just said. But as is, it's slightly vanilla, mostly sugar, on a sugar cookie with sugary sprinkles. You know what time it is. But we knew that going into it. But I'm going to shock the world, and I'm actually going to give this a 6. Normally give those cookies like a 2. I don't mind that. I still wouldn't pay for that. But they didn't underbake it. And I appreciate that. And next up, we have the Cinnamon Crunch Cookie, which is a warm cinnamon cookie topped with vanilla cream cheese glaze, crunchy cinnamon cereal streusel, and a dusting of cinnamon sugar. My screen got really dark there, and I got my shades on because it's bright outside, so I was starting to squint. Anyway. Actually going to try to get to the cinnamon toast crunch part. All right, I gathered my thoughts. That cookie is like eating a cinnamon toast sponge. Like, it's like a sponge. The texture is awful. I do like the cream cheese icing. And of course, CTC is one of my favorite cereals of all time. But that cookie is, I don't know what that is. Is that a cookie? A warm cinnamon cookie. Why is it like that? Or why are you bloated? I don't know. Yeah, the cookie gotta go. Damn, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is good though. I just bit a piece of that cereal. What a waste. I'm gonna give that a 4 out of 10. But I'm not gonna joke with you. I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch and that cream cheese stuff so much that I've thought about licking the top of that, but y'all gonna make that weird too, because it is weird. That one would deserve weirdness. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. And finally, because this is the one cookie from there that I actually rock with, this is the milk chocolate chip cookie. It's a milk chocolate chip cookie. The mini is better. This is just a little doughy for me, but it's still rocking because there's so much chocolate chips in here. And so I'm still gonna eat the hell out of this. Also, charging $2 for this should be a crime because I'm already out of milk. There's like none left in here. Today's economy. But if there's one cookie, like if I just was going to Crumbl, I would stick to the cheesecakes and the pies and this chocolate chip cookie. The rest of them for me are really not great. So at least there's something there that I like now. That's one thing that this series has taught me. Even places you don't really rock with, you can still find something there. But either way, I wanted to try the new ones. I said I'll only go back if they have like 1 or 2 new ones in the series, and they do. So I did. But if there's a way that they could put an option, I know they got social media PR team. Somebody be watching these videos. If there's a way that they can put as an option to like well bake their cookies, I think they'd be a lot better. Personally, it should just say bake to a normal temperature. But either way, I hope y'all enjoy, man. No outro on the second channel. We out here in this bright ass weather, and I'm starting to get a headache and sweat. So I'm out.